Hello everybody, welcome to today's reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Sleep Token. This is where I get to quiz the main man, Backstreet, Brett. Sleep Token, tell me everything about them. You remember?
No, stop me. I can't remember specifically which one they were. Was Sleep Token the really unusual one? No,
Right,
that doesn't narrow it down for a lot of the stuff that we
right.
do. I mean, the real unusual, like it was it the one with the strange video? Again, also no, no, it doesn't narrow it down.
Yes, yes, you're in the
Um,
right
it,
tracks. Go on, keep
and it was
going.
like two different genres. And it felt like it was one type of music, and then we stopped halfway, and it changed to something completely different. And I said it'd be really good to try and hear a bit more of what he or they sort of do. Is that the one? And now you're going to come back and go, nope, totally wrong. And now I've
Yeah,
wasted all the
yeah,
time.
that's
Okay,
that's the one. And now we are gonna find out what else he or they do with a more
amazing.
modern, well, newer song of theirs, I think that came out a few months ago. So let's get straight into it. It's called Emergence. You ready for it?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Good lad. Here we go.
Well, you were late in verse, living on a promised word. Well, I am the rose you relinquished again. You and I are down head first in another world I had. But I have a feeling we're close to the end. So come on, out from underneath who you were. Come on now. You know that it's time to sapphire and my white gold burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, my bite right through your lenses. Midnight in my mind's eye, drowning out the daylight. Godspeed to my enemies and be asking for that call sign. You know the behavior, canines of the savior. Glory to the legion, trauma for the neighbors. Space dust for your fuel rods. Dark days for your solstice, dancing through the depths of wildfire on the winds that started from within. My blood beats so alive, my tear right through my skin. So tell me what you meant by living past your half-life and lockstep in the universe and your well-fascinating afterlife. You know that I'm sanctified by what's below. No matter what you do, no matter where you go.
Right, so we are halfway through. So yeah, I find it captivating, rather like the previous one. Now, because we already listened to them, kind of I suppose the surprise or shock factor isn't there like it was in the previous track. I also think it's not as crazy as that song from what I remember. There is still a lot going on. So it started off sort of quite nicely sort of thing, and I sort of saw the link between the flowers sort of growing. It had that sort of, I don't know, somehow I could see the link there that we can see in the picture here, the video. And I was thinking to myself, I hope it doesn't get too rocky. But then it surprised me. It didn't go rocky. That came later. It kind of went sort of dancey, sort of rap, almost got a like rap-like dance as well. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. And then we did get the rocky part. So, I mean, as expected, based on the last song, there is quite a lot going on here, like I said. So definitely captivating. How much I like it, I'm not sure yet. I'll come back to you guys at the end with my conclusion. What about you, Backstreet? Brett, how are you finding it?
Yeah, it's a very comprehensive halfway review you gave there. And I agree with everything that you say. I also find that it probably doesn't feel as sort of not shocking, like, different than how we found from the first one. And I think because we did have those sort of two different genres, and there were definitely this one, it's sort of been merging in. It's sort of been, as you said, you almost felt the link between them a little bit. Yes, it's still very different, but and you're probably right because we probably were expecting something out of ordinary to come out. Probably was expecting that, but I do find the genres have been done to have merged a lot better, a lot bit more similar than they did from the previous one. But yeah, I'm liking it. Like I said, definitely from an artistic point of view and from a something totally different point of view. I'm glad there's probably not a lot going on in the video to distract from what else is going on. But yeah, I think like you, I think maybe wait to the end to see how overall feel. But I'm definitely enjoying what they're trying to put together here. Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what? I quite like that. From what I remember of the other song was more shocking in the sense of just wow. But I think I actually preferred this one. You know what I was thinking? If I could compare this to sort of like modern art. You know, how like modern art is a bit kind of wacky and out there, and not everyone sort of appreciates it, and it's it kind of has that sort of feel to it. It's not sort of like, you know, traditional sort of music. It's so much going on, all sort of not, but I wouldn't say it's just randomly put together. There's obviously an idea behind it and a meaning behind it, and I think it works quite well. That sort of last bit took me a bit by surprise, where that sort of what do you call it, like that sort of relaxed, soft sort of ending. So after I paused it, I really like that next part. I'd sort of describe it as sort of like soft rock, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice. I hope we're not going to get any harder metal stuff." And then lo and behold, we did get it, which I didn't enjoy as much. I did like the bit in between. We had it earlier on as well, where we go, "Wrap your arms around me." I actually really like that sort of. How would you describe that sort of electronic voice recording type thing? So yeah, a whole mishmash of things there. But yeah, overall, I did quite enjoy it. There wasn't much of the video. I mean, there wasn't much of the previous video either. We did have the flag, I think it was, whatever it was, that kind of got burnt by the end of the video. But other than that, not much to it, which doesn't bother me. I'm more interested in the music. So yeah, it gets a thumbs up from me. What about you, Backstreet Brett?
Yeah, I'll start straight away and say it does get a thumbs up from me as well. And as I said before, yeah, the first time, obviously we had that sort of surprise factor, which we obviously weren't going to get as much on this one here. But yeah, as varied and different as the music was, I do feel they definitely merged very well, and a lot better. And I think the analogy of the sort of modern art is a good sort of way of looking at it, especially when we had towards the end that sort of kind of, you said, like soft, almost like jazz type kind of music. Yeah, and it's funny because obviously the previous one, wasn't it? It was slower, and then it went all rocky at the end. So perhaps that one there. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I prefer one over the other. I think I do like them in both different ways. I think the first one's always going to have that sort of surprise wow factor to it there. But yeah, definitely a lot of elements. And I agree that bit right after we stopped for the halfway stage, that bit, that sort of soft rock kind of bit was, yeah, definitely for me the best part of it. I didn't mind the rockier when it went a bit rockier as well, but yeah, definitely the bit before was definitely I could just listen to a whole song in that sort of style from that there. But I said, yeah, it's not random or deal. I said there's definitely a cohesion, the only word I could bring into something between those. You like that? Do you like that?
Yes.
Between those genres and styles, and I think it worked really, really well. And yeah, it still makes me intrigued to know what else they can still do. Because yeah, really been liking what I've been liking of Sleep Token.
So have you been taking English lessons on Duolingo? Okay.
Yes.
So I think I forgot to mention earlier on as well that if you donate to our channel, we will guarantee and prioritize a reaction request for you. All the information will be found down below in the description. All donations are very much accepted and respected. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it from us. So subscribe to our channel if you haven't. We're on the race to 100,000 subscribers. We're almost there. So get subscribing, guys. Tell all your friends and family about our channel as well. They'll love it. And see you for the next one. Goodbye.
Okay.